Je me sens déjà très bien, vraiment très bien. 2 buts qui viennent au bon moment. Et donc du coup, je suis très content de cette victoire, arrachée à la fin. L'équipe a vraiment un mental et ça, vous le savez tous. Et c'est magnifique pour tout le monde.
He's feeling pretty good, pretty confident. 2 goals that comes in a good moment, and then this win is a late winner. But this team, as you guys know, is able to grind team downs until the last whistle, until the last play, and it's been quite good to score 2 goals tonight overall, and it's a good evening for us.
Take first question. Go ahead. One for Denis, one for Max as well. For Denis, just on the thoughts of the atmosphere, the rivalry. It's just a different level for MLS and him coming from a different country. How he kind of experienced it in the game.
Comment tu t'es senti dans l'atmosphère du stade, tu l'as senti dans le derby contre Los Angeles, contre Galaxy. Comment tu t'es senti dans le stade comparé à ce que tu as déjà vécu avant?
Il n'y a rien à voir. Il y a une ambiance ici qui est vraiment belle, une belle ferveur du public qui chante de la première à la dernière minute. C'est ce qui nous pousse, nous les joueurs, à gagner justement à la fin du match comme on l'a fait aujourd'hui. Et je me suis senti à la maison dès le premier match ici, donc ça va pas changer. J'espère que ça continuera.
It's unbelievable. Even his previous experience in other stadium, this is fantastic. Our supporters are there even to warm up, but starts from minute 1 until the end, and it really pushes the group to push the momentum, and you don't feel tired at all, even though we play 90 plus 6 minutes. It's fantastic to have them, and ever since the first game here, he felt at home.
Max, for you, you said since you got here how much the fans have meant to you, how much energy they brought you. Is this one of the better games you played in MLS, energy-wise? How did you live that, knowing that kind of going down that stretch they get the equalizer, and you're kind of perhaps thinking ahead of like this may go to extra time and then maybe penalties as well?
Yeah, I mean you got to stay focused in the same moment. We've seen it going up 2-1, then tied the game 2-2 with that goal in the top corner, but. You got to go play by play, and as you just mentioned, you cannot. Well, you want to think sometimes ahead, but you cannot put yourself ahead of time. Got to stay in the moment to make sure that we don't concede at a crucial moment, because we have one more to score, but we got to make sure that we don't concede that last one.
Just on energy, the energy of the game.
Energy is fantastic. To be fair, it's probably the loudest that I've seen the bank, and I feel the bank. It's sensational, to be honest. Since day one against Colorado, the home opener, and then tonight, the atmosphere was great the first day, but today they took it to another level. Yeah.
Hi guys, congratulations. I have a question for both of you, but I wanted to ask Denis. You had a clutch goal in the game against the Timbers that was really important for the game, and then you came here today and also secured us a win. So I wanted to ask, this was your first Galaxy derby. Was it everything that you expected and heard that it was going to be? And did it live up to the rivalry that you thought it was going to be?
Donc ton premier but à Portland était top, exceptionnel, c'est venu dans un bon moment. Puis évidemment, là, tu as un peu compris
Premier
la question.
derby, comment ça s'est passé, etc.
Exactement, comment tu l'as vécu en fait.
Je sais très bien qu'un derby, justement, ça se gagne. Ici, c'est vraiment un vrai match qu'il ne faut pas perdre. Voilà, on a senti la ferveur sur les réseaux, sur le terrain aussi. Et voilà, fallait que je me mette dedans. Et justement, voilà, l'équipe a fait que je me suis mis dedans. Tout le monde s'est mis dedans et on a gagné ce match. Et félicitations à tout le monde.
Yeah, there's a quote that says a derby, you don't play, you win it. And so you can feel that sensation in the stadium for him as well. Living onto the first derby, like you said. There's that sensation, so he put himself really into the moment, into the game, and obviously this guy made a great impression tonight once again.
And for Maxime, I wanted to know, for you as one of the leaders on the field, it's always hard to be up and then go equalize and then be up and equalize again. How did you keep the team focused?
Yeah, I mean, we know that we can, when we concede, we know that we can push momentum and score 1 or 2. But the most important thing is not to get ahead of ourselves or not to be frustrating. It's really to get the guys' focus, the concentration high. Even though yes, there are high emotions sometimes on the field, it's just just by a look with your defenders, you know that the situation is under control, that you manage the tempo of the game, then that there's play that you need to make, and you're there to cover each other. And so that's pretty much how we feel on the field today.
Max, congrats on the win. You have been in very emotional games, especially in Carson. How sweet is it for you to beat the Galaxy and eliminate them?
Yeah, it's fantastic. Being 34th season, and then you get the U.S. Open Cup as well. It's a lot of games, but at the end of the day, playoffs matters, and there's no tomorrow. You win, you advance, and if not, well, your season is folded in 90 minutes. And so it's unbelievable, super satisfied. We show that Los Angeles is black and gold and not white or blue or yellow or whatever. It's black and gold tonight.
Hey, 2 more questions. Go ahead, Josh.
Thank you. Denis, can you say on the goal from Chicho, can you explain what you saw? I mean, you almost had a hat trick there. It was a great save. Just how did you see that play develop?
Comment tu t'es senti dans le jeu? Tu as presque eu un tour du chapeau. Le ballon était un peu trop long, le gardien est sorti. Comment tu as vu le jeu évoluer?
Je me suis senti très bien. Voilà, l'équipe me met en confiance, commence à connaître mon jeu. Et voilà, sur le but de Chicho, voilà, c'est comme si j'avais marqué un triplé pour moi. J'étais vraiment content, et pour le travail qu'il a fait sur le terrain, il est récompensé, et toute l'équipe est récompensée sur ça.
Yeah, he feels more comfortable, him, and the team starts to know him as well, with some little details and some clutch pass timing and such. And as soon as Chicho scores, it's like he's scoring, it's a moment of relief and joy as well, because every guy put the work in, and he said congratulations to everybody.
Last question here.
Congratulations to both of you on the win. Denis, obviously you arrived late in the season to a team that's already being successful, already was top of the league, and now you're a big player coming in with big expectations, and you are able to provide 3 of the biggest goals of the season, obviously in Portland and then 2 tonight. What does it mean to you to be able to provide those huge goals that were expected of you when you come in?
Donc t'es arrivé dans la saison quand c'était un peu tard, même si on était prêt au championnat, t'étais capable de mettre ton grain de sel à l'équipe, etc. Mais comment tu te sens de t'approcher justement dans l'équipe? Comment tu t'es mis à l'aise très rapidement, et puis comment tu te sens pour ajouter un peu ton grain de sel à cette équipe-là?
Tout d'abord, tout le monde m'a très bien accueilli, le staff. Et les joueurs aussi m'ont très bien accueilli, donc c'est facile de jouer quand tout le monde t'accueille super bien. J'avais plus qu'à montrer mes qualités au service du collectif, c'est ce que j'ai fait. Donc mon but à Portland vient récompenser toute une saison à Los Angeles FC. Et ce soir, donc voilà, je poursuis mon bonhomme de chemin grâce à tout le monde, grâce à l'équipe, et grâce aussi aux supporters qui me donnent cette énergie pour gagner ce match.
He was welcomed really well when he first arrived by the staff at first, and then he met the players, and so that made him feel really comfortable as well. And just his personal abilities add to the collective, where the collective was already in a good mood, but with his quality and his person going into the group, it just glued it really, really well. And at the end of the day, his goal in Portland, like you mentioned, the one that he scored, it's one that relieves the whole organization. And it's his way to give back to how he was treated in the first place here, with staff, teammates, and organization, as well as the supporters that made him feel really, really welcome. And so that's just his personal abilities that glued into our group.